welcome back to you all to the Commerce Positivity lecture. In the previous lecture, we have already studied about the meaning or the concept of directions, definitions of directions given by different scholars, and the principle of directions, natures of directions, and the characteristic of a direction. In today's lecture, we will be totally discussing about the importance of directions and the components of direction. So let's start with the importance of direction. What are the importance of directions? So the importance of direction, as we all know that direction is one of the most important managerial function which is directly concerned with the human factor. As an interpersonal aspect, it plays significant role for the success of the business. The first important here we have is that immediate action. Yes, of course, human resource available in the organization must be properly activated. Direction sets human factor into motions. It activates the human resources by stimulating them to contribute their dedicated effort in achieving objective of the organizations. In the absence of directions, employer cannot be initiated toward any work. Similarly, integrate effort is another importance of directions. Another fundamental role of direction is to integrate the efforts of individuals and the group. The employers working in different positions may perceive the orders and instructions differently, which may lead to non-uniformity in their performance. Proper and uniform directions to the subordinates effectively integrates efforts of individual which can direct them toward the attainment of the organizational goal. Improve efficiency is another importance of directions. As we all know that capabilities, skill, experience of each and every individuals or human resource need to be utilized in an organization in order to achieve the organizational goal. Directions helps to utilize the potential of the human resources in the best interest of the organizations. Proper directions remove the confusions of the subordinates, which helps to improve their efficiency and organization effectiveness as well. Facilitates change is another importance of directions. Modern business or modern organizations normally operates in the changing environment. The environment is changing frequently. An organization must adjust itself to this changing environment. Employers may have a tendency of resigning change in the organizations. If they are guided and informed about the change properly on time, they will be motivated, which facilitates to meet and implements the environmental change within an organization. Similarly, help for stability and growth is another importance of directions. Yes, of course, effective directions helps stability and growth of the organizations. Directions functions helps to stimulate the employers to adapt the new concept, methods, and the practice for the growth and diversifications of the organizations. It ensures for the survival in any situations. Similarly, economy in operation is another importance of directions. Proper directions support the employers to do the work on time with greater accuracy. It helps to eliminate the wastage and utilize the resources in the best possible manner. It also avoids the confusions for checking initiations, which helps to maintain the economy in operations. Another important here we have is that motivate employers. Yes, of course, the organizational objective normally cannot be realized unless people working in the environment are motivated to work. Directions provide instructions and order to the subordinates effectively and efficiently. It helps to motivate the employers to contribute their maximum efforts toward the achievement of the organizational goal. Similarly, the last importance of directions here we have is that helps in effective plan or help in making effective plan. Direction helps to know the reaction of the employers toward the managerial plan and policies through the process of two-way communications. It also helps to make necessary modifications therein if required. Yeah, I just hope you all understand the importance of directions. Now, let's study about the components. What are the components of directions? The first component here we have is good instructions. Similarly, another supervisions, communications, motivations, leadership and coordinations. As we all know that direction is the broad managerial function. It includes a number of components. The first component here we have is good instruction. Yes, of course, direction is concerned with issuing instructions and order to the subordinates about what, when, where, and how to do the organizational activities. Written instructions are desirable to avoid the possibility of confusions and misunderstanding. Generally, the executive issues such order and instructions to the subordinates to get the work done through them. Similarly, the another components here we have is that supervisions. Yes, of course, supervision is one of the most important elements of directions. It implements overseeing the subordinates at work to ensure that they are working according to instructions and order. Every manager is a supervisor of his subordinates. The manager should supervise the activities of his subordinates through direct contract as much as possible. It helps to utilize the resources to achieve the organizational objective. Similarly, another components of direction here we have is that communication. Yes, communication is an important part of a direction. It is the process. Yeah, communication is a process of transforming the messages, informations, views, opinions, and ideas from senders to the receiver. It is a flow of communications from the manager that create an understanding in the mind of the subordinates for the work to be performed. Without communications or the proper communications between manager and the subordinates, direction function is impossible. Similarly, the another components here we have is that motivation. Yes, of course, motivation is a psychological process of inspiring people to work with genuine enthusiasm for the achievement of the organizational goal. Every manager has to constantly motivate his subordinates to work to the best of their ability. The task of creating effective motivations call for a proper appreciations for human behavior. Both financial as well as non-financial incentive should be used by a manager to motivate his subordinates. Leadership. Leadership is another important component of direction. It is it is concerned with influencing and guiding the people to work. All the manager should have the leadership quality to influence their subordinates. They should lead the team for the achievement of team spirit by their excellent characters and conduct. The manager should show the right way to the subordinates as same role as the political leaders play in the field of politician. Similarly, the last components of direction here we have is that coordinations. Yes, of course, coordination is a process of linking the activities of various departments and employers within an organization. It helps to establish mutual understanding and confidence among the employers and the department. No functions of management can be effectively performed unless activities under that functions are coordinated. Thus, coordination is taken as one of the most important components of the direction. Yeah, I just hope you all understand the meaning or the definitions of directions, components of directions, characteristic of directions, principle of directions, and the importance of direction. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care.